Friday it was the 100th day of school?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So on Friday, I was going to bring this book to you, but instead I wanted to read it today because it's about a little girl who was very worried. You know what worried means?
What?
It means that she's nervous. She's nervous about something. Why would she be nervous about the 100th day of school? Yes, Jade.
Because
Hold on. Yes, Jade. What could she be nervous about?
when you're nervous, she wants to go home.
She probably does want to go home. So let's what? What could she be nervous about?
You must be nervous because today is 100 days and you want to be the top of the house.
Could be. Why do you think she's nervous? Why do you think she's nervous, Nelly? No? Oh, not. So,
Because she's nervous
oh, maybe that could be it. Hold on, Abraham, okay? So her name is Jessica, and let's see why she's nervous, okay? So here's my friend Jessica. Here she is. Jessica was worried. She was worried about everything. So she wasn't just worried about 100 days. She was worried about everything. She was worried about her first tooth falling. Has anybody's tooth fell yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
A very long time ago.
A very long time ago.
A long time ago too.
My daughter's nervous right now because her tooth is wiggling.
My
She's like,
tooth.
Mom, my tooth is wiggling. And remember, she's worried about her lunch money, but we don't bring lunch money here because the cafeteria takes care of your lunch, right?
Yeah.
And she was worried about missing the school bus. Nellie, you catch the bus. Are you ever worried about missing the bus? No? Huh? Who else catches the bus?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, but Kevin's not here today.
Yeah.
Right? Are you ever worried about missing the bus or being late to school?
I never went first.
Huh?
I don't
Are you worried about coming late to school?
Only Nelly and Kevin don't went to the bus.
Oh.
And Ivan.
Oh, and Ivan.
And
Huh.
even. Yeah, I will say that.
So let's find out what happened. So this is why Jessica was so nervous. But on the 95th day of first grade, because she was in the first grade, Jessica's teacher gave her something new to worry about. Next Friday will be 100 days of school. Mr. Martin said, so that's her teacher, Mr. Martin.
He's a boy.
Yeah, he's a boy teacher. There could be a man teacher like Mr. Carter, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Carter's a man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Jaeger, stop eating that.
I wanted each of you to bring 100 things. So she has to bring 100 things to school. But he said she has to bring something small. So 100 small things. What kind of things could she bring to school?
I do a toy.
Oh, that's a good one, David. Hot Wheels. But I think 100 Hot Wheels would be kind of a lot. What about you, Ivan?
How about the Hot Wheels?
Hold on, I can't hear Ivan. What, Ivan? I mean, 100 what? That, you're right. What about, yeah,
No, pick me.
hold on,
Pick me.
hold on. Oh, yeah, little tiny balls. Maybe what's another thing she could bring, Jagger?
100 tiny toys.
Ooh, 100 tiny dinosaur toys.
Oh,
So let's find out what she brings. I want to know what she brings. Hold on. I'll pick you after, okay? Hold on. Immediately Jessica began to worry. Oh no, she said. What will I bring? All weekend long, Jessica thought and thought. But each new idea brought a new worry with her. So now she's going back and forth and she is so worried. Should I bring 100 ice cubes? 100 marshmallows?
Yes, my
100 toothpicks?
marshmallows.
Oh, that's too pokey, she said. Yes, Jaden. Yes, Jaden, tomorrow.
No, it was my turn.
Hold on. Lucas.
I think I saw Lucas.
Oh, thank you, Jaden. You gonna let him go first? Are you okay? for Lucas to sit down.
It's okay, I'll give you an air hug. No.
Okay, here we go.
Um,
That Sunday night at dinner, let me finish reading. That Sunday night at dinner, Jessica asked her family for ideas. How about 100 yo-yos?
100 yo-yos? You gonna cost money. You guys
How-
get
She goes,
you guys get money.
her brother said she should bring 100 yo-yos. That's too silly, said Jessica. What? Where would I get 100 yo-yos from? Yes.
And it's in the supermarket.
Oh yeah. Yes, Lucas.
yo-yo.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe 100 lipsticks would work, said her sister. I don't want to bring 100 lipsticks, she said. Right? On Monday, the 96th day of school, Jessica watched Bobby, oh, that was a boy in her class, give Mr. Martin 5 bags of pennies. Oh, 5 bags of peanuts. Well, there are 20 peanuts in each bag, so he brought 100 peanuts. Wow, said Jessica. So what? He brought peanuts. What else could he bring?
Oh, I do.
What?
McDonald's.
How is she gonna bring 100 things to McDonald's?
Oh, you can't bring McDonald's here.
Huh?
You can't bring McDonald's here because you can't bring nuts. There's no food, only sandwiches.
You can only bring sandwiches to school?
Yeah, and jeans.
Yeah, hold on, Jaden. I'll get you in a second. On the 98th day of school, Jessica watched as Ashley, another girl in her class, she brought 100 peppermints. You know what? Peppermints are like a type of candy. Yeah, they're kind of minty. But listen, Jessica's friend Ashley said, I ate a few, she admitted. So there wasn't 100, but there was only 95. She promised to bring 5 more peppermints the next day. So she didn't bring 100 because she ate some. By that time, Jessica went to bed on the 99th day of school. She still hasn't thought of anything to bring yet. So now she was really worried because now tomorrow is the 100th day. And she still hasn't found anything to bring. On Friday morning, she sat at her breakfast table, and she stared at her cereal. Jessica asked her mom, "What's wrong?" "Today is the last day to bring 100 things for the 100th day of school, and I still haven't thought of the right thing," she said. "I only came up with stuff that's too melty, too sticky, and too pokey. I'll be the only kid without anything to show, and everyone will make fun of me." She's thinking that people are going to make fun of her because she doesn't have anything. That's making her sad. That's making her sad and worried. So, her dad pulled open the kitchen drawer and he found some ribbon. He said, giving Jessica a handful. So he gave her some ribbon.
And what else?
So let's find out. Jessica counted 3 red ribbon, 2 green, 2 yellow, 2 purple, and 1 striped ribbon. Mom ran downstairs to the cellar and brought back a jar. "Here are some screws," she said, dumping the pile on the table. Jessica counted 4 big screws, 4 small screws, 1 giant screw, and 1 tiny little screw. So she's getting stuff. She's making a collection. "Here are some rocket-shaped erasers for my collection," said Tom. He had 4 pink, 3 green, 2 white, and 1 yellow. So those are all erasers.
Points.
Oh, we're gonna get to there right now, Lucas. Lucas, can you sit on your bottom, please, Lucas? Thank you. "Here are some beads from my necklace I broke," said her sister. 3 round, 4 oval, 2 square, and 1 shaped like a smiley cat. So she found 10 pennies and 10 nickels. Those are all things that she may be able to take home. Yes, Jaden Zamora.
Lucas was right because he said, Lucas was right because he said that about the
He did. He was very observant about the money.
Because he's right.
He is. So here are 10 barrettes. I don't need them anymore, said her sister. Here are some rocks for my Iggy's aquarium, said her brother. So look at all the things that her family is bringing. Here is her collection. Are you ready to see her collection, Ivan? Here's her collection. Look at all this collection. How much stuff do we have so far? Asked Mom. Jessica looked around at her stuff on her table. It wasn't 100 of anything, but at least she had something to show. Something is better than nothing. There's a bus, said Mom. Here's a bag for all your things. Don't forget your lunch. So there she goes. She's running. She's running to take her collection.
He just got the whole thing.
Yeah, she did. She just put it all in a bag, right?
Yeah. Hold on, what would this next be? The walk.
So here's her collection. This is my favorite part of the story. All morning, Jessica thought about her stuff in her bag. She tried to remember the things her family had given her. The 10 ribbons and screws and erasers and beads and buttons and pennies and nickels.
And
Barrettes and rocks.
Okay, Lucas.
They
Don't cry.
came to
Don't cry.
90.
Okay, Lucas.
She didn't have 100. She only had 90. She needed 10 more things. What could she do?
Oh, Lucas.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Me! We could get 10 more things. Oh no, here comes the worry again. So, her mom left her a note. Let's hear what her mom said. She says, sweetie, well, we'll help you find more stuff this weekend. I'm sure Mr. Martin, your teacher, will understand if your collection is late. Don't worry, love, Mom.
Well, I've got X's.
Huh?
I've got X.
The X, that means it's giving her hugs. When somebody writes you an X, it means it's giving you a hug.
You can do that again.
Suddenly, Jessica had a great idea. She smiled to herself as she waited for her lunch to be over. Ooh, I wonder what her idea was. After story hour, Mr. Martin said it was time to put 100 things in the hallway. What did you bring, Jessica? He asked. Here's her collection. Here are 10 ribbons from my dad, she said. 10 asked Mr. Martin? And 10 screws for my mom. And the other kids came over to look when she was bringing. And 10 erasers from my brother and 10 beads from my sister, said Jessica. Pretty. All the kids were coming to look over at her collection because her collection was not the same thing. It had 10 things of different things in her collection. It wasn't the same. And here are 10 buttons from my dad, and 10 pennies and nickels from my mom, and 10 barrettes from my sister, and 10 rocks from my brother's iguana aquarium, said Jessica. Cool, said Leslie. And what's this, said Mr. Martin. This is 10 kisses from my mom. Look, Abraham, you said what are the X's for? Her mom wrote the X's on the note. So her mom was sending her kisses. I thought I brought in 100 things my family gave me, said Jessica. Is that okay? Wow, said Mr. Martin. I've seen a lot of great collections for the 100th day of school. But this one, Jessica, she was like, oh, what is she going to say? This one, look at her collection, all of her different collection. It wasn't all the same thing, but was it 100 things?
No. Yes.
Yes, it was 100 things. This one is really special, said Mr. Martin. You brought in 100 bits of love. So her family helped her make a collection. Yes, now. Yeah, like when you write a note, sometimes people write X's and O's at the bottom, and it means hugs and kisses. You're gonna see that a lot now, Nellie, because of Valentine's. I think. Do you have any? I know you don't know.
What's the O's for?
Hugs and kisses. So when somebody writes O's and X's, it means hugs and kisses. I thought that maybe they would be on our Valentine's Day, but
O's are for hugs.
I don't know which is which. I'm not sure.
I think the
X's are for hugs and
Zigzag.
O's are for kisses.
That's
Okay,
it?
so if somebody writes you a letter, Nellie, and writes X's, that means they're giving you.
Wait, that's it, Mr.
Okay, thank you guys. So did you guys like the story? If you had to bring 100 things, what would you bring?
100 toys. 100
Uh,
robots.
What would you bring, Nellie? Snowflakes. What would you bring, Jenner?
And ornaments.
Dinosaur toys. What would you bring?
Robots.
100 robots? That's a lot of robots. What would you bring?
100 cars.
100 cars. What would you bring? Hold on, I guess. What would you bring, Jason Zamora?
100 Hot Wheels monster truck.
Oh my goodness. What would you bring, Jason Gomez? What would you bring, Jaden Gomez? Which one? 100 dinosaurs. Ooh, you and Jake are gonna bring a lot of. What would you bring, Ivan? Oh my goodness. What would you bring, Sebastian? What would you bring? 100 what? 100 monster trucks. You bring 100 monster trucks. The reason why I'm asking you is because my daughter tomorrow has to take a 100-day collection to school. And she is worried about, she doesn't know what to take either. So thank you for all of your ideas. Because now I can give her your ideas. Okay? Yes, Jane. I don't know. Do you think if you bring 100 books to school, how would you carry those? Yes. hold on.
Sebastian, roar to me, Zara, he means that it's a tiger.
Oh, 100 tigers? Sebastian, are you going to bring 100 tigers?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me read the story
And
too.
a
Oh,
lion.
another thing too. So this book is going to stay here. Okay? I'm donating it to your guys' library. Okay, this one and the night before the 100th day of school. So these two are going to go into your library now. Okay?